Moving to LA to pursue an acting career is a big decision, and it can be filled with doubt, nervousness, or uncertainty. But if you're really about that LA actor life, it's worth it. What is up, everybody? It's your girl Tyra, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am so glad to have you. Here on this channel, I create resources for Black creatives who want to escape fear and share their creativity with the world without compromising their faith in God, their integrity, their uniqueness, and most importantly, without breaking the bank. But today, I'm going to share with y'all some of the things I love about living in Los Angeles as an actor, and 10 reasons you should move to LA to act. If you grew up in a small town like me and you have always dreamed of being an actor or an actress, you know how it feels to want to be somewhere like LA that you can't be. So once I was old enough to actually move out to LA, that is exactly what I did to pursue my acting career. And I have gained so many things that I love about being an actor here. So let's get into the video. Number one, you get to attend industry events. Red carpets, cast parties, talkbacks, movie premieres. These are all networking opportunities. Actually, you guys, last year in 2021, I went to my first cast party for the Space Jam 2 movie, and I actually have a video on my channel about that you guys can go check out and learn about my experience, how I got invited, and all of that good stuff. But I think this is one of the things that I love the most about being an actor here in LA. Number two, LA is the TV and film capital. So a lot of people get cast in LA and shipped out, that sounds weird, but sent off to different places. Canada, the UK, Europe, Asia, you know, all of the United States. Most of the castings, or a lot of the castings, happen here in Los Angeles. So especially if you are a green actor and really trying to figure out how to get in where you fit in, being in LA puts you in the prime position to make sure that you have access to all of the opportunities at your disposal. Number three is kind of like a personal one, but it's a concentrated amount of working actors and you can build a community. So when I lived out on the East Coast, I had actor friends, but they were just aspiring actors. And what I mean by that is they wanted to act, but they wasn't acting in nothing. They just wanted to be actors. So it was hard for me to find actors who were actually working. And this is important because I was looking for advice and guidance since I was just getting my foot in the door as an actor. I wanted to say, hey, do you have any pointers? Hey, can we grow our careers together? Can we both go and audition for such and such? But most of my friends on the East Coast were just aspiring, meaning they wanted to do it down the line, or they were all dreams and no talk. Number four, the offices are in LA. Self-tapes can be shot anywhere, but callbacks typically happen in person. So if you don't already live in LA, 9 times out of 10, if there is an audition or a callback in LA, you gotta make it to that audition. I actually remember I was watching Kevin Hart's new show on Peacock, and he was talking to Miley Cyrus, and she was saying how she was traveling back and forth from Tennessee to LA so often, and that's truly how it is. If you guys are getting called in for callbacks, second round callbacks, director sessions, producer sessions, whatever, you have to come into the office. So being in LA puts you in the best possible place that you can be in to make it to those types of meetings and auditions. Number five, there's a huge selection of acting classes taught by working actors. I'm gonna take it back to being on the East Coast again. So just so you guys know, overview. I went to school in Louisiana, Northwestern State University, and I majored in theater with a concentration in performance and directing. Once I graduated with my theater degree, I moved to the East Coast to go to culinary school, but also pursue my acting career because I was close to New York. So with that being said, I started to take acting classes that were in New Jersey, South Jersey actually, Philly area, and I got scammed a lot. And I was also in classes that were for people who have never acted a day before in their life, and I had a degree in it. I had some sort of experience, so I felt like it was a remedial class for me. I didn't feel like I was being pushed and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But out here in LA, there's so many working actors that are having their own classes. You can learn so much. They drop so many gems. You get to work scenes with them. You get to really talk to them and see what's the experience like. What can you teach me, or what gems can you drop to me that I can take with me and grow my acting career? You can actually learn a lot about what's going on in the industry by taking a class that is taught by working actors. The sixth reason that I think you should move to LA to act is because it's convenient. The more work you get, the more you're going to need to be in LA. So shows shoot other places, but a lot of the castings happen here. Like I said, you'll also be able to meet up with other actor friends. I meet a lot of actors on set, which is great, and then we become friends. I go out to lunch with my manager. You know, if you want to build your relationship with your agents and stuff, they're here in LA. So you'll be able to cultivate all of these relationships and really get your footing in LA. And honestly, I think it's the most convenient thing if you plan on building an acting career in the Los Angeles area. Number 7, the student films are top notch. So when I first moved out here to LA, I had an audition at USC, literally the second day here. And I booked it, and I booked this student film, and y'all, their equipment is so good. The student films are so good. They're really, honestly, they're just top notch. I really believe that they're good enough to go on a demo reel for sure. So if you are a green actor, places like UCLA, USC, and other film schools out in Los Angeles will have the equipment that they need to create amazing cinematic projects, and you can use these to build a demo reel. A lot of people think that your demo reel has to be filled with actual credits and things that you book on network TV and all of that, but it really does not. Use those student films as your demo reel until you book something. And the best place to do that, in my opinion, is right here in LA. Number 8 kind of ties into one that I talked about earlier, but it's easier to weed out the scams. Like I said, I got scammed far too often living in Louisiana and living in New Jersey. I just want to say that okay, so this is the biggest piece of advice that I can give you as far as scams go. If an agent is asking you to pay them up front for representing you, you need to run. If an agency is saying that they're going to send you on this cruise and that cruise, and you're going to have this class and this photography session and these headshots and all of this stuff for a small fee of $3,000, run. Absolutely not. The good thing about being out here in LA is people talk. They'll let you know, don't do that. Oh, this is exactly where you need to be. Like, you'll start to figure out, okay, well, that's obviously a scam because ain't nobody sticking with that, or somebody got a YouTube video about it being a scam. Or you'll run into people, if you're in the right circles, saying, hey, this is a great acting class. I've taken this. I've learned so much. I booked this after I took this acting class, or whatever the case may be. Number 9, it's easy to cast your own projects in LA. So I have a ton of friends who are always willing to help me out. I'm honestly blessed that I have this, but if you guys did not know, I post a lot of skits on my channel and I cast my friends, and they're so willing to help out because at the end of the day, we're all out here being creatives. We're all out here trying to build our career, and they are willing to get the job done. And my friends are talented. I'm just so excited that I moved here and I'm able to cast my projects so easily with quality people. And the 10th reason you should move to LA to act is because networking is easier. You can meet a prominent director in a coffee shop. And yes, this can happen anywhere, but a lot of people are here, y'all. It's more common for it to happen in LA than in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Like, you know what I mean? Like, things can happen, of course, but networking is so much easier in my opinion. Now, all of this stuff has been my opinion. 100%, I do want to say that, but you can start your career anywhere, and places like New York, Atlanta, Chicago, or even Louisiana or Texas are great places to live in the United States for your acting career. Just ask yourself, what's the best move for you? For me, that was California, at least for the time being. So I will be posting a video about things that I do not like about living in LA as an actor very soon, and if you guys are ready for that video, let me know down in the comments by saying, girl, what you don't like? And I will share some reasons with you why you should not move to LA to act. And I will make sure that I get that video out ASAP to you guys. And if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please make sure you hit that big red subscribe button down below and make sure your notifications are on so you can get all the alerts anytime your girl posts any new acting advice content. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.